It's time to get activated, gamers, because you're listening to the GigaBoots Game of the Year 2025, featuring Noel and Bob video games.
One of us awards the truth.
The other, a lie.
Chris Wolfhart
Will the French take it all home?
and Dr. Agro.
Correct opinions, designed by committee.
This part features outrageous categories such as
Most Loathsome Bitch, sponsored by Windows 11. Scrimblo of the Year, Most Pathetic Character, and Biggest Cuck.
So grab your nuggies and Mountain Dew, gamers. Sit back in your race car chair and get ready, because the GigaBoots Game of the Year 2025 Podstravaganza starts right now! Yippee!
We're finally here, recording for you. If you know the categories, you can join in too. We've got with us Bob,
Coconut Crew.
Dr. Agro,
I don't know this reference.
and Chris Wolfhart.
I wish I didn't know the reference.
And I'm Noel Slamrocket. Hi, how's it going? I feel like this is one of the categories that people wait every year to hear us rank. This is one of our iconic categories, Scrimblo of the Year. The nominees are Carla from Fantasy Life I, Strangelings categorically from Fantasy Life I, Trip from Fantasy Life I, Calamo the Calamity mascot, as I've decided they should be called, from Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Shell from Everdeep Aurora. Dora from Hades 2. Minty from Phantom Brave The Lost Hero. Sire from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Pot Boy from the Midnight Walk. Ironically, not this pot boy that is a strangeling, a different pot boy.
Yeah, we have mini pot boys this year.
They're very, very different, these two especially.
Fantasy Life I is more of a stock pot boy.
Pippet from Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. Esquier from Claire Obscure. Puzzled Cat from Super Puzzled Cat, and Pluffins from Wanderstop. The penguin's name is Pluffins.
That is a Pluffin.
Oh.
There are many.
Yeah,
I
there's
see.
a lot of these things, right?
Oh my.
Yeah, they're just kind of wandering around and picking shit up off the ground and moving it,
and having
regardless of whether or not you wanted it to be put there in the first place.
and having Japanese Ratchet and Clank eyebrows.
Yes. And you can feed them different tea ingredients to have them different colored plumage. And they make little whack, 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 whack noises.
Bob, tell me about Puzzled Cat from Super Puzzled Cat.
She's puzzled. She always has that licking lip face like you see like ramen mascots make. That's about all that's going on here. I don't think there's a single thought in her head.
She really seems like she's doing her best.
She's trying. Let's you know what? Let's talk about Pippet. You all know him because we scammed you into watching a stream about him from Pipistrello. Pippet is a really good design for either a beetle or a bat.
But technically a bat.
Yes, they are a bat, I'm told. And honestly, I can believe either. I feel like Pippet here, first off, this image really captures I watched Kill la Kill and thought it was not Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann and thought it was so cool. I'm just as cool as him, right? Energy that Pippet has. He really does bring it with the fucking Scrimblo energy. It's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his eyes just being weird things really sells it.
Chris, you brought Carla from Fantasy Life I.
Yeah, she's a little gremlin. And she's really bad at torture.
Really bad.
But she keeps trying to do it.
At one point, she kidnaps Edward and traps him in a room with a really comfortable bed, so he takes a nap, and then you rescue him. Nothing else happened.
Yeah, I think the first time she tries to capture him in the torture of being bored, but he's an archaeologist and she put him in a room full of ancient tomes. And then the second time, she tries to trap him in spicy curry hell, but she doesn't like spicy food, so she just made normal curry.
Yep.
Aww.
It's pretty funny.
This design is really giving villain from a lost season of Code Lyoko.
I was the one who put in Trip from Fantasy Life Icy. Trip is a normal bird who can learn up to 3 words until eventually you go back into the past and this cauldron of sorts lands on his head and now he can speak in full sentences.
Okay, so that is a bird wearing a helmet and not a bird with a robot head.
That is, in fact, a bird wearing a helmet. He's really great. He's constantly reacting to stuff. When your character does art, it is of the bird. I wish I screen capped that because you're in an art competition and you just draw the bird and the bird's like, holy shit, I didn't know I was the subject. You could have told me. There's lots of exclamatory responses, lots of freaking out over things. You know, he's your talkative companion. He's doing a lot of the talking for you, the player, in a sense. And he has a really sad backstory where Edward once bought him because he would only need to know 3 words, which was like adventure, life, and something else. And the bird's like sad and crying, and he adopts it. It's very cute. I love Trip. Trip's great. Chris, you've brought Strangelings.
Yes, it's a whole category of horrid little freaks that are definitely Scrimblo-esque. Because while you can cure them with the goddess statue, you don't have to. You can just use them as decor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Which, considering there is a limit to how much of that of those flowers you can get per day, you might have to end up using some of them as decor for a while.
I was gonna say, that seems like the kind of thing where you get a 7th gen moral choice meter depending on how often you do it.
So I wanted to show Nami real quick. Nami is a serving dish that has an apple pie underneath it, and she's upset that she can't eat the apple pie because of her current state. Oh my god. So you're thinking,
oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm hoping I can resurrect her and free her from this horrific existence. And I'm gonna be honest, I freed her and I don't think it was that fully removed.
Jesus, I'm sorry. Being turned into a cloche with a delicious apple pie you can always smell and never eat is some I have no mouth shit.
It really is.
It's true.
It really is. Okay. Let's move on to Calamo, the Calamity mascot, as they're definitely known in Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Bob?
Yeah, he's a little Korok, and he sounds like Pro ZD. And the story is weirdly focused around this little man. He just goes around and generally be a weird little guy looking for a place to put down his roots.
Oh.
I was trying to imagine a cutscene around this little guy as an important plot moment, and it was just in my head the cast of like Tears of the Kingdom's flashback shit, just watching him do the breakdance on the ground like that one meme.
Yes, it is basically that sometimes.
Who brought in Shell from Everdeep Aurora?
I did. Shell is the protagonist. She is looking for her mom. She does realistic cat meows.
Oh, hell yes.
And people seem to understand her, and she seems to understand them, but she cannot talk. She is a small black cat that isn't in a cloak.
Oh.
And digs through things with a big drill.
Next up, we have Dora from Hades 2.
Dora's a ghost that haunts your tent, which is where you always go back to when you die in that game. And she's also just kind of your best friend who doesn't want to leave the house. So she kind of pretends everything there is hers and has a gag of turning into this creepy monster to do her hauntings. but she only stays in your one room. She is not hunting anywhere else.
She has very strong smug failure energy.
She does.
Yes.
It's so self-evident. It's so good. Bob, tell me about Minty.
Minty is a putty, which are these weird little leaf spirits. And yeah, she shows up in the story a few times. I'm pretty sure she starts out with a fever and you have to save her and that sort of thing. But she can't talk. She's just a weird little thing that communicates telepathically, but not in full words.
Oh.
In the near the end of the game, they become insanely important. It was like, oh, then they're showing us where to go. This has all been leading up to this, really. If you think about it, Minty is the most important character in the game right now, and she's totally not, but...
I'm just looking at this image and I'm being won over already. That might be true.
Yeah, no, the putty designs are really strong here.
Also, a point of clarification, if I could ask. She speaks telepathically, but not in whole words?
She, more like in emotions. Like, she doesn't have words, but she has...
Oh, okay.
Like, shows some images and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I love her fucking hyper dilated eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Yeah, all of the putties honestly could be up for Scrimblo, but she's like the main character here.
Chris, have you brought C-Ray from 100 Line?
Yes, he is the definition of a Scrimblo. He's a horrible little round thing that you want to die.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's unclear if he's meant to be a ghost. Like 30% through the game, people just start referring to him as a robot, and you kind of go with it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's unclear what his insides are because they show him chopped up, and it's like nothing in there.
What?
Not blood.
Just blood and fluff.
No. It's just like he just separates like you took a knife to like a piece of dough.
And yet your mechanic is able to repair him.
And yet, that brain has blood in it.
Oh.
We find that out.
Manually.
Yes.
It's just a lump of spam with a brain stuck in.
And I think one of the core, like there's Scrimblo, positive and Scrimblo derogatory. And I think Sire is the perfect representation of the derogatory side where every time you see him, you just need him to die. I almost put in Nigo, but Nigo is too horrifying.
It crosses too many lines here.
Aggro, tell me about Potboy from the Midnight Walk.
Potboy is a literal small child that you find in a dormant state because the Midnight Walk is going through a very Dark Souls-esque end of the Age of Fire situation. You light him with a match and then lure him out of hiding with pieces of coal, and for the rest of the game, he follows you around and burns whatever you say, and he's just excited to be along for the ride, and he'd probably kill someone if you told him to.
We've talked about every character except for one. Gentlemen, this is the most personified this question has ever been. Is Esquier from Clair Obscure too big to be a Scrimblo?
Huh.
I'm gonna say no. I think if you so deeply embody the spirit, you can be a Scrimblo even if you're large, because he's shaped like one, he behaves like one.
Definitely.
His role in the game is equivalent to one. The developers want merchandise of him specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go with yes.
Yeah, I have to agree. He too Scrimblo that even his size can't stop him.
Like, if some game comes out where you have a giant buddy that is some Scrimblo looking thing, we're not going to say that's not a Scrimblo. Like like some game where you have a kaiju companion that just looks like Rick the hamster from Kirby, we're not going to be like, he's not a Scrimblo, he's too big.
Here's a question. is the mana dragon you ride in
Flammy.
Yeah, Flammy.
Yeah.
Is that a Scrimblo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
But it is especially aided because Flammy has the smaller form. You remember Visions of Mana? I know everyone loves thinking about it.
Yes.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's complicated. But it's true. Everything about his behavior and design and all these other things are very, very, very Scrimblo with SKA.
If he was a foot tall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If he was a foot tall, he might be the most Scrimblo thing fucking ever, but I don't know.
Well, spoilers.
Spoilers.
In the real world, you do see the doll of him.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
He is tiny.
He is very tiny. It is funny that I didn't call out spoilers for this section. Someone's going to be like, the strangelings become normal people. I'm so mad. This cat is puzzled and super puzzled cat. I'm fucking furious. Okay. Can we even do 4? Fuck it. I'm gonna be. This is our final parts category, or like categories part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be the most fucking self-indulgent I've been this whole time. We get 5.
All right.
That sounds about fair, yeah.
Bob, I will let you lead.
Dora. She's so Scrimblo. It's great. What you need to be able to talk to a Scrimblo every time you finish a run of a
Roguelike.
Roguelike. Yes, it's important.
Yeah, that's fair.
Minty.
3 remaining.
Pippet. Puzzled cat.
You only have 1. Oh God.
In Calamo.
Don't forget
Or
him.
Calamo.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what the actual pronunciation was that was wrong.
Yes, we all agree. Okay, let's move on to Chris.
Dora. It's impossible not to vote for Dora.
Fact.
Just look at her.
She's so smug.
It is similarly impossible to not vote for Pippet.
Mm-hmm.
Puzzled cat.
Look how confused she looks.
It's true. The confusion, the fact that she sometimes just explodes
Yes.
based on what you do is also delightful.
I like the power that turns the puzzled cat into regular cat.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Carla. And I guess I'll put the last one on Shell. It is very delightful to read a bunch of text boxes and then you just get the meow as she responds.
I'm going to vote for Pippet. Super Puzzled Cat, aka Puzzled Cat. Trip from Fantasy Life I. Dora from Hades 2. And Minty from Phantom Brave. Aggro.
Pippet. Minty. Calamo.
Oh, the Calamity mascot?
No, you need to remember the Calamo.
Sire. And Potboy. Because I believe there's a timeline where there's an artsy Genesis platformer that isn't actually good, but some people defined their whole personality around.
Yeah, Potboy would fit right into like Eternal Darkness on the PS1. Heart of Darkness on the PS1. Eternal Darkness is a Dynastiac thing. Fuck you, Dynastiac.
Okay, having sorted the votes, it is a unanimous vote on Pippet. Followed by 3 votes each on Dora from Hades 2, Minty from Phantom Brave, and Puzzled Cat from Super Puzzled Cat. 2 votes on Calamo, who we did not forget, and 1 vote each on Carla from Fantasy Life I, Trip from Fantasy Life I, Shell from Everdeep Aurora, Sire from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, and Potboy from the Midnight Walk.
I was really hoping no one would vote for Sea Rage. It's like, no, get out of here, you. We don't even want to see you anymore. You've been in 3 categories already. You can't.
He's so versatile.
This is Bob just being like, I don't want to look at that image in my editing software even one more time. Okay. Are we just gonna do votes between Dora, Minty, and Puzzled Cat? Or do we want to bring up Calamo?
I think we should vote also including Pippet.
Oh, you want him to have a chance to be taken down.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll vote between the top 4 with 3 votes.
We don't want to bring Calamo in as well?
Okay, if you want to do it, we'll do it. 3 votes each.
I cannot believe Sire is getting eliminated in the Scrimblo contention. This is the failure of democracy.
This is a powerful year for Scrimblos. Also, he's horrifying.
Look, with the Scrimblo, you want to hit it with the hammer, but I don't think that's going to work.
No,
Well,
it's
no,
not gonna
because
work.
he'll detonate your bomb.
Right.
Oh, no, it can work. You just have to wait till he's looking a different direction.
So, okay, we're going to do the top 5 with 3 votes each. Let's go ahead and start. I'm voting for Pippet. I'm voting for... Shit.
Right?
Puzzled Cat and Minty. That sucked. Bob.
Yeah. Okay. Dora. I'm going to support you, Calamo. I'll never forget.
Good, you've tied everything.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gotta be Pippet. I'm sorry.
Aggro.
Pippet, Calamo, and Minty.
Chris.
Dora, Pippet, and Puzzled Cat.
Okay, so
We somehow achieved absolutely nothing.
fucking this is why I do want to bring down Pippet.
Yeah, that's...
Pippet is too strong. Look at him.
He has half as many votes as everyone else combined. So we're locking in Pippet for Scrimblo of the Year. Let's talk about these other 4 chuckle fucks.
2?
If we do that, it will go the same.
Might not.
No, it literally has 8 votes.
Okay,
1.
so I'm thinking about a landmine to fall on.
Yeah.
I know a way to break up that tie. If you bring up Sire, it will definitely alter the outcome.
Okay, how about this? Let's get quirky. I'm going to bring up
Girl's
Sire.
like, I will shoot myself. I will do it. I'll do it out here in the street.
I will bring up Sire, but amusingly, I'm doing this just... we're going to get 3 votes each. Still. And that will really dice things up. So, again... Jesus fucking Christ. For the listeners, we are voting between Dora from Hades 2, Minty from Phantom Brave, The Lost Hero, Puzzle Cat from Super Puzzle Cat, Calamo, the Calamity Mascot from Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, and Sire from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We have 3 votes each. Aggro, go!
Sire, Calamo, and Minty.
Bob.
Dora, Minty, and Calamo.
Chris.
Dora, Puzzled Cat, and Calamo.
He's got a little cane and a bow tie and a pork pie hat.
We know. We tired of seeing it.
You think this is easy?
I played this game for more than 100 hours. You're tired of seeing it?
God, now I'm just thinking of that. Why wasn't it you, Yogi? It would have been easy. Dora. Wow, this is easy. Dora, Minty, Puzzled Cat. That was simple. In fact, they were all at the top. Hey, look at that. We had a shakeup. I can't believe
We
this.
did.
I can't believe this of all categories is the one I'm gonna have to break out to a wave 4 vote.
Right.
I guess that makes sense. It's been a pretty strong year.
I guess we just got to do 2 between the 3s.
Yeah, that's how we have to do this. Give me 1 second to arrange this spreadsheet. Okay. So the three-way tie with 3 votes each is Dora, Minty, and Calamo. Oh no. How did Puzzle Cat end up down there? Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Puzzle Cat, no! Okay, here we go. 2 votes each. And again, we are voting between Dora, Minty, and Calamo. I'll go first. Dora and Minty. Chris.
Dora and Calamo.
Bob.
I'm sorry, Calamo. Dora and Minty.
Aggro.
Minty and Calamo.
Hey,
We have a tie between Dora and Minty.
at least we know who the runner-up is.
Oh, look, wave 5. Yes. What is this? Our fucked up donathon? Okay, 1 vote each between Dora and Minty. I'm going to take a second to stare at these two. Minty.
Now, Noel,
Oh, what's up?
have you considered that Dora is like if Razmi was a Scrimblo?
I have actually.
Who's Rasmi?
Invisible.
It's been too long. It's gone.
Creepy, gloomy girl with tiger skin carries lantern,
yeah,
basically
yes.
secondary protagonist.
Okay. Whew.
Oh my god, looking her up so I can post the image. I found this. Jesus Christ. This is a Reddit thread, by the way.
That might be the only meme ever made about that game because nobody played it.
Right.
That's not true. One of our biggest supporters actually came over from the Discord for Indivisible.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
It is fucking incredible. Every time it comes up, it's like, Jesus, what are the odds? Ah, fuck. Why did you have to put this in my head? Nope. I'm still going Minty. You can't stop me. The thing's tiny. The thing looks at me with eyes that both seem mildly sentient and kind of bug-like.
Yeah, they're basically the Phantom Brave version of those forest spirits from Princess Mononoke.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I forget. It reminds me of some character that has. They look so much. Minty looks so much like tiny little guy with like a hat shaped like that and a green cloak from some European comic. I can't remember at the moment.
Aggro.
Minty.
Chris.
Dora.
Bob.
I was gonna vote Dora, but then I'm like, that's just gonna tie it. It's just gonna tie it. She's so strong, though.
She's a great character, but does she honestly surpass Minty in Scrimblo energy?
Yeah, see,
Look at her.
I
Look at her weird
think
hands.
I think a Scrimblo being your roommate like is automatically multiple power-ups. Because you're not gonna come home and Minty ate what you had in the fridge.
I mean, you're not going to know it.
I feel like I could see that happening. I don't know.
Putties do steal stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, like always coming back to her and in her being there and having these two weirdo forms. I don't know.
You can tie it.
They're both excellent. Yeah, I'm tying it. I'm voting Dora, but that just means we have to debate this somehow.
I think it's funny that this isn't even for first place.
No,
That's-
if it's too powerful.
Second and third is where the real power struggle comes in. It's not fair that Pippet came in to dominate. We did that whole discussion with SKA, and then no one voted for SKA.
It's really sad. Other years he definitely would have competed, but oh
yeah.
my god, look at these freaks.
Yeah.
C-Ray got knocked out.
Yeah, fucking Trip got knocked out. That bird is absolutely fucking definition of Scrimblo. Ugh. But not compared to these. Look at what we're fucking arguing between. Oh, man.
The Scrimblo category always comes down to a variance in internal definition because Scrimblo itself is sort of a squishy concept. For me, when it comes down to the wire like this, Minty is the one who I can imagine jumping off of a 2D platform and gliding down on a little leaf she's holding while floating through gems she's picking up that go ding, ding, ding.
That's true. But Dora would pop out of a gravestone in the level and berate you before giving you an ability.
I feel like part of being a Scrimblo is, do you think this character would be hiding a crucial item in their mouth? And I think Minty has that energy more than Dora.
She's got strong Leshy vibes.
I think it's pretty equal. Dora would keep it in her mouth and then be like, oh, I didn't know you needed it. And then just like, and spit it out.
Oh no, are we gonna have...
Yeah.
Like, I think if I dropped a cinder block on Dora, she'd be mad. And if I dropped a cinder block on Minty, it would make a squeaking sound.
That's true. I think you're right there. God.
Yeah, that is a good point. Of the two of these, the one that makes a dog chew toy sound when you squeeze it is Minty.
Right. Like it's just got that extra marketable level.
I feel like with Dora, if you were to squeeze Dora, she wouldn't make a sound, but she'd be like one of those toys that just extends when you squeeze it. She's just becoming taller.
She definitely have the texture of Stretch Armstrong.
Yes.
She's just full of corn syrup.
Dora, she's full of corn syrup.
Like the Borderlands character intro splash.
I feel like if you made a whole Borderlands style of thing, but every character's a Scrimblo or some cryptid, that would be a massive power scale increase on that game. Are we gonna have to tie this?
I don't. That seems crazy, but we might have to.
I don't think
We can flip a coin again.
We could flip a coin again.
Which one's more honorable?
I'll just switch to Minty because it's so close as to be like remember the quantum finish in Futurama?
Mm-hmm.
If we measure it though, it'll change the result. So I'm just gonna go with Minty.
Okay, we're going with Minty.
All right.
So, quick just shout out to save me the time of adjusting the spreadsheet. Is anyone voting for Calamo over Dora?
No.
Okay then. So we've got it locked in.
Yeah. The only thing we could do is
Puzzled Cat versus Calamo for.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then. And I don't even have to adjust the spreadsheet. One vote each between Puzzled Cat and Calamo. Bob.
Oh, why did I even suggest this? This sucks.
It's okay. You live in the now.
You really trapped yourself in the wheel of samsara with that one.
I will support you, Calamo.
Aggro.
Calamo.
Chris.
Puzzled Cat.
Same.
Oh no, we did it again.
Who's this we?
It's a real easy solution. Just give it to Sire.
Hey, Aggro.
You know what? Aggro has a point.
Yeah, let's. We're gonna do it three ways between Calamo, Puzzle Cat, and Sire. Aggro, you get one vote.
I vote for Sire.
That's awesome, Aggro. I'm so happy for you. I'm voting for Puzzle Cat. Bob,
Calamo.
Chris.
I'm voting for Puzzle Cat.
Hell yeah, Puzzle Cat gets runner.
We did it.
There's so much legitimacy.
Kids, this is why the two-party system is bad, and this is what a spoiler candidate is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at this, but can somebody please, man? See, it's a shame he's not Nego because Curtis Silva always wears a beret like Nego.
God damn it. Don't do that.
I feel like this is very legitimate. I feel like Puzzle Cat definitely deserves to stand as runner-up.
I will support it because it shows the flaws in our government systems.
Wait, is this a challenge for next year? Do I need to implement an insane ranked choice system?
The Electoral College of Scrimblos.
Jesus.
Oh, God. That is disgusting. No, I mean actual ranked choice, not fucked up electoral college garbage. Oh, my God. Well, I live in the largest state, so I get more votes than anyone. I say, having moved to Texas one day before voting.
No, I'm sorry, Noel. You don't have a marriage certificate, so they don't let you vote in that state anymore.
Oh, damn. Okay. Does this order sit well enough for the the court to adjourn?
It is what has happened.
Yeah, just for the record, I would be fine if you wanted to move C-Ray up, just so we could have them and runners up, and Aggro couldn't have got something here. But it's way funnier if we leave it how it is.
At some point, we have to stop voting on this goddamn category.
Yeah, no, it's already become the longest first category of the year so far.
That's
It's
impressive.
the longest category, period, so far.
Possibly.
Maybe. I swear one of them was over 40 minutes. And our recording's over 40 minutes, but there was an intro. I swear one of them, because I have to type the description, the timestamps into the description of the videos.
Right, I only keep track of the first one, so.
Yeah. Oh, one of them was like 40 minutes. Anyways, I'm calling it here. We're locking it in. We barely even discussed it because it was that landslided. But the Scrimblo of the year is Pippet from Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. We told you when we played that game. We were like, this is a really strong Scrimblo. I don't know that there is a challenger strong enough. Second place goes to Minty from Phantom Brave the Lost Hero. This too was definitely a landslide and nothing else.
Phantom Brave won something.
Yay! I know, right? Wait, are you saying it's not your game of the year?
No.
Oh. Dora from Hades 2 is in third place, with runner-up Puzzled Cat from Super Puzzled Cat. Thank you to all of our nominees. You're what makes this year in gaming special. Next category, Most Pathetic Character. This will contain spoilers for 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Pokemon Legend ZA, Ghost of Yote, Metroid Prime 4, and Ninja Gaiden 4. The nominees are Gak Maruko from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Shoma Ginzaki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, L from Pokemon Legends ZA, Monjuro from Ghost of Yote. How do you say this? Silush from Metroid Prime 4? And Yakumo from Ninja Gaiden 4. I am going to say that no human on Earth has made it to part 5 of the GigaBoots Game of the Year Podstravaganza and does not know what the deal with Silux is.
Yeah, that'd be impressive, honestly.
Please go listen to the other 4 parts. That man cannot stay out of that shit. Hey, Bob, explain Yakumo from Ninja Gaiden 4.
Yakumo is an edgy-looking new main character for Ninja Gaiden. He has literally no character. And the only thing they wrote for him was, oh, I follow the mission. Oh, I'm following the mission. And the first thing he does in the game is disobey his mission.
Yep.
And then keep saying that for the next 8 hours.
Yep.
He has literally no personality, and he just sucks.
New category suggestion for next year. It's not even like framed in a way that makes sense as a category or an award, but we just call it This Character Sucks. I think Yakumo might take it this year, frankly.
Yes.
Let's talk about Manjuro from Ghost of Yote.
Manjuro is a dude who you just run into out in the wilderness of Ghost of Yote a few times, and he's like, I'm Manjuro, I'm a man, and I'm really tough and strong and cool. And then you beat him up a few times, and he's like, well, I guess I'm not that good. But he keeps coming back, and you keep hearing him off in the distance until eventually you just hear him do his whole declaring himself is a man and being really great, and then you just see off in the distance some other random samurai cut him in half. It's like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just sad.
Was this the dude who, like, he insisted to some extent, like, he tried to assert himself as your rival or something?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened too.
Oh, God. I don't think I saw that last cutscene.
Yeah, it doesn't even get a cutscene. You just overhear it in the open world, and then you can run up to him and watch basically as he's beheaded.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's great because she's like, oh, Manjuro, you sucked. Oh, well.
He did. It's true. Let's talk about L from Pokemon Legends ZA.
I'm sorry. There's literally a character named L that you're bringing to most pathetic character.
Yes, because it's short for Lysandre, aka the fucking, because he's the fucking red-haired guy from X and Y.
Yeah, huh.
Yeah, the main villain.
They don't even hide it. I don't know why he goes by L. He almost immediately says, yes, I'm this guy.
Yeah.
I'm not Shahrazadable. What are you talking about?
He does. He's like pathetic in a structural game sense, because if he just wasn't there, I don't think any event would change at all.
Yeah,
Am I misremembering? He just walks out, says some cryptic shit, then leaves.
Yeah, that happens like 2 different times, and then you find out that it's Lysander. It's like, well, we kind of knew that, and that doesn't really change anything. And then you find out that he's being manipulated by, like, God, what's that Pokemon that keeps showing its butthole?
Zygarde?
Yeah, Zygarde.
Jesus Christ. I'm like, I don't know. That could be a lot of Pokemon, to be honest. There are a lot of dogs.
It depends on where on the internet you're looking.
It's also really stupid because he lost his memory, so it's like, I'm trying to atone for that shit I don't remember by doing what this fucking dog says.
Please come down to my basement.
You do indeed go to his basement in that game.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's not. No. Never go with an amnesiac who's taking orders from a dog to a second location.
You go to his basement where he raised child soldiers.
Blech.
And yet somehow he doesn't matter to the actual story of that game at all.
No, like all of that where he's being manipulated by the dog and whatnot, that ends up meaning nothing. The dog just is like, oh, actually, this new kid, your main character, is way more important. I'm just going to use them. It's like, what was Lysander even here for?
Who brought Gaku Maruko?
God, who wouldn't have?
I did. So, imagine every single anime character archetype you hate. He's kind of a composite of all of those. He's the annoying pervert. He's the guy who constantly causes problems and you wonder why why they keep him around. He's the one that is first to cry every single time.
You know what I love about this guy?
He's truly just a despicable freak.
I love that this dude's hat is doing the fucking Jotaro thing, almost to highlight how much he ain't him.
Yeah, like Gaku grew up in a group home and he's obsessed with like working and making money to help support all of the other kids in the group home. And he still sucks.
Yeah.
How do you have that backstory for someone that has these other descriptors?
Jesus.
There's a route where he starts explaining the appeal of Yuri to the main character.
Whoa. Are you fucking serious?
And I don't remember if it's 3 or 5 days straight you lose in his trash-filled room as he just talks about Yuri without breaks for sleep or eating.
Oh yeah, he's like full on damn bitch you live like this to your room.
Of course.
He is God, he sucks. Like Chris said, he's the first one to cry and scream at the slightest hint of danger or discomfort. There's a whole huge section of the game where several timelines are fucked up by these parasites called Gie, who like infest corpses and slaughter people to make more corpses for their reproductive cycle. It happens because he finds one out in the wild, and your main character's like, "What the fuck are you doing? That's a weird alien. Put that down." And he's like, "Yeah, you're right." And then he and Darumi put them in jars and sneak them into the school.
We got to kill this guy.
Like every time he'll do something cool, like he sets up the festival and he has this great idea, and then he just ruins it by sucking.
Jesus. So then I ask you to explain Shoma Ginzaki, and how is Shoma Ginzaki
he has one gimmick, and it's hating himself.
Oh.
All of his lines are like, well, you don't want a worthless worm like me's opinion, but every single thing he says about himself is something Hideki Kamiya said to somebody on Twitter. That was explicitly said by Kodaka, that every single insult he uses on himself was something that Hideki Kamiya called someone on Twitter.
God. That's actually brilliant.
I cannot look at this image and not hear the fucking theme of sad.
Yeah, like his dialogue would be a fourth of the length if you took out all of the like, I have an idea, and I'm sorry that you all have to listen to my garbage voice and smell the stink of my breath as I take up space, but...
Yeah, it gets real old real fast. He's pathetic in a very traditional sense. Also, just a deeply unpleasant haircut.
Yeah, that's... The man is a child embodiment of Haru from Gundam, the tiny little fucking ball mech. Like, he's just a sphere.
That might even be intentional.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You remember those corpse parasites I talked about? There's one route where you find out the thing that's killing everybody in this route is one of those inside of a weird plush that is maybe like a living creature's corpse, like a little teddy bear, but it murders people, and he's keeping it around and helping it because he used to have a dog and it was the only thing he ever really liked, and he misses it, and this reminds him of it.
God.
But
like, there are some routes where he isn't the worst. Unlike Gaku.
Yeah. Sadly, there's no dead cat bounce for Gaku coin. That shit's staying at the bottom.
Okay. Do we want to go 3 votes?
I think we should do 3, but also do the thing we did before. Is anybody not voting for Silux?
I can't imagine not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wavering?
We can just run it.
I'm just thinking, because, like, the stuff that makes him truly pitiful, the most pathetic thing about his character, the most pathetic thing, is his backstory that you get for 100% scan. That is the number one most pathetic thing about this man.
Yeah.
He's so seething, though. Like, that's also really pathetic.
Yeah, every time you see him, he comes off as pathetic.
And being the primary antagonist of a game that is at no point feels genuinely threatening to the protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
is pathetic.
But think about this. You needed all of your teammates to hold him back so you could hit the teleporter button. That's pretty strong.
That says a lot more about the Galactic Federation than him, sadly.
Or as the game shortened it to, and it took me an abnormally long amount of time to finally realize what it was shortening, or that it was shortening at all, the Gal Feds. We got these Fed gals on our team. God. Shit. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll yep. Yep. We'll lock it in for a unanimous vote. So we have 2 votes remaining from the rest of the runnings. Is that right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
This is gonna be hard.
Yeah.
We'll start with Bob.
Oh my god. I have to put one on Yakumo. If no one else is here to say Yakumo is pathetic, I am here to say Yakumo is pathetic. Try and have a character arc. Try and be a character at any point, please. Oh my god, yeah, the rest of these. There just aren't enough votes.
No.
But I guess I'll put it on L. I guess I'll do that.
Chris.
Gaku. I'm going to put one on Yakumo because you play as him. That's like a power multiplier. I would be upset just controlling him.
I'm putting my vote on Shoma Ginzaki and Gaku Maruko. That game is just a fucking mall full of pathetic children. These two sound the worst.
I didn't want to vote for him because I was just like, you know what? The people who played will figure out which one, and then we'll just move that one up from there.
Hey, Aggro, you good to go.
Gaku. I fucking trusted you after the first run, you son of a bitch. And L.
Okay, we're going to sort these. There's no telling if Silex will come out on top.
Silex never wins.
Okay. We have tallied up the votes. You may be aware of this, but Silex got a vote from each of us. Currently with 3 votes, in second place is Gaku Maruko. Third place is L from Pokemon Legends ZA. With 2 votes. Also with 2 votes, Yakumo from Ninja Gaiden 4. And with 1 vote, Shoma Ginzaki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Won't do it again. Do you want to take these 3 and vote with 2 votes each among them?
I think we can just do L and Yakumo, honestly.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that too.
Okay. Aggro, you agree?
Sure.
Okay. 2 votes each between L and Yakumo. Bob.
Yakumo.
Chris.
Yeah, Yakumo.
Aggro.
L.
I feel conflicted voting for L, just because I don't have firsthand experience with the game, and Yakumo I'm more knowledgeable on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true, Yakumo gets fucking owned by a 4 out of a D20 roll on a charisma check in the opening of the game. And
just has to roll with that for a whole video game.
Admittedly, her equipment buffed her charisma check. Bob, you still have an image of her. Can you show her equipment? Thank you. I'm gonna vote for Yakumo based on that. So given that, how do people feel about this order? Does that seem correct? And can we move on?
That seems good to me.
Could I interest anyone in moving Gaku up?
I would hear this out legitimately.
Like Psylux, like sucks. And his motivation is really pathetic. There's a route where Gaku dies because the girl who wants nothing to do with him that he has a one-sided crush on turns into a zombie, and he just stands in the hallway and lets her tear him apart.
And see, that gets into why I actually agree with Aggro.
Like Psylux hates Samus and he does something about it. Gaku would just scream and cry in his room and then maybe post something anonymous online.
Yeah, that gets into exactly why I think Aggro may be right on this. Psylux barely is in the game to be pathetic. That's a problem. Our man opens and is pathetic, then disappears the whole game, and then gets an insane power buff at the end of the game and is not pathetic enough there. Right? He's not pissing and moaning vocally the entire fight in a way that's comically anywhere near as bad as Gaku seems to be.
Like, the first route I did after the first one was Killing Game, and Gaku dies immediately. And after a few days, I went, wow, the plot's really moving forward at a brisk clip. Oh, because we're not stopping to listen to Gaku bitch and cry and then have to talk him into doing what we have to do anyway.
Yes, he is one of Kodaka's favorite archetypes that I hate the most. He's the kind of person who if somebody shows up that you thought was dead, he would drop the plot to a standstill while you explain to him that they weren't actually a ghost. A thing that happens with this sort of character in a different game.
But yeah, I think the only thing that can beat a Psylux in most pathetic is a Kodaka character, so I'm fine with moving this up.
No, it's
Yeah,
so
I'm
true.
also fine.
Psylux is pretty pathetic, but this is a fucking Kodaka character.
This is the only instance in which Gaku coin goes up.
Okay, I'm feeling good enough to lock that in. Everyone else?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Most pathetic character of 2025 goes to Gaku Maruko from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Second place is Psylux, who can't even win at this, from Metroid Prime 4. Third place goes to Yakumo from Ninja Gaiden 4, and runner-up L from Pokemon Legends ZA. Next category, almost a sister category to this, Most Loathsome Bitch, sponsored by Windows 11. This category contains spoilers for Hell Is Us, Hollow Knight Silk Song, The 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Mafia The Old Country, and Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo. The nominees are Eito Aotsuki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, The Supreme Commander from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Toxie from Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo, the entire land of Farloom, all of it, the whole thing from Silksong, Us, but specifically Harvard Reveta from Hell Is Us, and Cesar Massaro from Mafia The Old Country. Aggro. Bitch, I know you're the only person who played Mafia The Old Country.
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck is Caesar?
So Cesare.
Cesare.
Yes. Cesare is your, like, he's the guy who, when you join the family, he takes you in, he's your best friend, you grow to respect each other, he picks on you for being poor, and he's kind of arrogant, but, you know, you've got this bond of loyalty, and at the end of the game, after a whole bunch of shit happens, and involving you dating the Don's daughter in secret, and then you have to kill basically everyone in Sicily to try to get away.
Hell yeah.
You have this epic night fight with the Don while a volcano's erupting. Yeah, game goes pretty hard sometimes.
Damn.
Like you know, like he's blaming you for tearing his world apart because this crypto feudal gangster thing is all he has. You stab the Don, he comes up, and there's a tense moment where you stare at each other, and we try to decide which bond of loyalty is going to win out, and then he reaches out and he embraces you, and then he stabs you in the back.
Literal.
He spends the entire game after you stop being dirt poor, being jealous of you for not being a violent, drunken psychopath like he is. So everybody likes you better than him. And in the last moment, when it would mean nothing, he decides to fuck you over.
Wow.
What an asshole.
What an asshole.
He's that kind of guy who, like, he had everything. He could have been the coolest, and he decided to be a little bitch.
Who put in Toxie for Pipistrello?
I guess it must have been me. She's awful. She's a horrible little fairy bitch. And she wants to run the Eternal Anime Convention. She's awful.
I think that convention has crypto booths.
It does have crypto boosts. It's true.
It's also shoved the artist alley into a tiny corner and let them rot and die.
Her official title is exploitative marketing strategist and advocate for sedentary technologies.
Like, you don't even get to fight her. She just, like, not really. She just makes the most annoying boss fight in that game harder. By being one of those enemies that gives other enemies shields.
I was going to say, she's literally the boss form of one of our least favorite enemy types in all of video games.
Killer design, though.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Chris.
Yeah?
Did you nominate the entire Land of Farloom? All of it?
Yes,
the whole
I did.
thing? Tell me about it.
So, the Land of Farloom is your standard Soulsian doomed world. You know, you got the remnants of the theocracy that still make life miserable for everybody, but they don't really have much power left because they've all been turned into horrible monsters. I mean, they don't have, I guess, coherent power left.
Mm-hmm.
They're big on slaves. They have a giant citadel that was built entirely by exploited religious fanatics. But here's what it really comes down to. The Land of Farloom is a doomed Souls-like world where your checkpoints at times have anti-homeless technology.
Yeah, that's true.
Because your checkpoints are benches, and inside the Grand Citadel, specifically in the workers' quarters, you have to fucking pay money to sit down.
Holy shit.
And if you pay the money and then zone out for a second and look at your phone during the animation while the bench is like unfolding, it'll just refold. You better sit down fast. In that same room is a confessional booth that wants money. And if you pay for it, it basically just says, work. The solution to all your problems is to work harder.
Wow.
Because it's automated.
Oh.
Oh my god. I never would have imagined this situation was in Silksong.
Right.
Aggro,
Tell
me about Us, but specifically Harvard Raveta from Hell Is Us.
So, Hell Is Us is a story about humans, you know, us, and how much we suck.
Yeah.
Hadia is a country that was visited by this giant alien artifact known as the Eye of God that spawned a religion. And then in like around the year 400, they had a Protestant Reformation-esque thing happen. And the two sides of that religious war have basically been genociding each other back and forth ever since. Harva Raveta is known as the Blood Queen. And if you played the demo, that little underground area where they're talking about like leading the unclean and the heretics to like through the serpent and through the fire and into the tower. The tower is an actual physical structure. It's this giant ass, like bigger than you imagine it could have been tower, where they apparently invented brutalist architecture in the Middle Ages. The entire point of the thing is to bring their religious opponents shackled to the tower, make them walk up a bunch of stairs while torturing them with a bunch of signs that are like, you suck and our religion is right, to the top of the tower, which is hollow on the inside, and then shove them off of a platform so they fall all the way back down the middle into the giant dugout cavern where there is a pile of bodies, an incalculable amount of... It's huge. It's real fucking big. It's higher than it should have been. Tens of thousands of bodies. And there are giant statues of this woman holding a sword and screaming all over the country. Everyone in that game's history sucks. I had to pick one out, and she is the one with all of the statues.
Jesus. Will someone tell me about Eito Aotsuki from 100 Line Lash Defense?
Okay. Eito Aotsuki is, you meet him. He comes off as like the very awkward to the point. He's like, I don't like people. I just like books. He's kind of your sidekick for the whole game. You're the whole time you're kind of waiting for the shoe to drop because everybody else is a fucking asshole somehow.
Mm-hmm. He's like, hi, I'm Eito. I'm the only one who agrees with your ideas, but my character design involves a very tall coat collar and gloves. So, Yeah.
So late in the game, the heroine explains to Takumi in his room, like her backstory, like, oh, I wasn't, because Agar talked about they were all fabricated, but they have fake memories of being used in an experiment as children, and they have implanted memories about that same hospital putting them in like pods and shipping them to this school. So her backstory is that she was one of the researchers that worked on the blood technology that the powers run on, and she got in an empty pod to go with them because she wanted to help, but she doesn't want anybody else to know. So like she tells this to Takumi as like an act of trust. The next day, everybody knows, and you don't find out why they know until the climax of the game, where he goes mask off and murders Fireboy, who is the baby in a big glass ball that produces the super weapon that's going to wipe out all life on Earth. So he kills them and absorbs their power and becomes the final boss because he has the Song of Seiya disease that makes him see all human beings as piles of gore.
Oh.
So he wants all life to die. And that alone makes him a pretty loathsome bitch. But then he's like, oh, I'm the one who told everybody about her backstory. And Takumi's like, how the fuck did you know, though? And then you get this CG.
Oh,
Yup. Like it, from a pure description, it's easy to assume that Eito Aotsuki is acting in sort of self-preservation because he sees all humans as horrible monsters. So of course he would. No, he's like, that's true, but he's also just doing it for the love of the game.
Of course.
Yeah, he just hates everybody. He wants to create as much misery as humanly possible.
I would like to know, and trying to search up a picture of this character after hearing the high collar description and whatnot. Only character I've seen have a gay Eito jail being sold on Etsy right now. You can.
Yeah, that's the courtyard has like 2 Revolutionary Girl Utena-esque bird cages in the courtyard, and those are the prisons that they put people in.
The description keeps saying it's a cage for animals, bro. There's a bed in there.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of appeal here.
God, then there's also the Cult of Takumi route where because you ingested a weird substance, everybody becomes obsessed with you and devoted to you and keeps trying to fuck you.
What?
There's a lot of shit in that game.
There's an ending of that route where you reject being their god, so Eito basically gives you another drug to paralyze you and lock you inside your body and then has his way with you.
Jesus Christ.
What? Oh my God.
He's the worst. There are several routes where like, I'm cured and I'm going to be good now. And then some of those routes ended, haha, I was still evil. Fuck you.
Yeah.
what a dude.
Fuck off. This. Can I get a description of what makes the Supreme Commander from Underline the most loathsome bitch.
She just won't fucking go away. She just keeps showing up. It's like, bitch, leave. I beat your ass 4 days ago. Can I have a minute?
And then, like, you'll beat another commander, but like, all right, we need to absorb their hemoanima to save our friend. And then she just, like, runs in like a fucking seagull, like, nope, mine.
Yeah. Like, she doesn't come, like, she has the angle where she's like, oh, I will absorb all this power and become the new god. But she almost comes off like someone from a trailer park doing that. Like, she doesn't have any of the grandeur of like a Sephiroth. She's just some bitch who rolled up and is like, no, I'm going to become God.
Like, oh my
You
God,
need to give me
yeah.
your crack. I know there's crack in your blood, so I'm going to take your blood.
Yeah, no, like she drank her 4th White Claw in the parking lot, and she's gonna make her problem at this DMV your problem.
Yes. Like, Takumi rolls up to the Waffle House and looks inside, and she's there and goes, oh, fuck.
I'm going to say we get 3 votes. I'm selfish, so I'm leading us off. Cesare Massaro from Mafia the Old Country. Eito and the Supreme Commander. Because they're Kodaka characters. Ugh. Chris.
Farloom, Eito, and the Supreme Commander.
Aggro.
God, this category's never been so stacked. Eito, us, but specifically Harvo Rivetta. I think I'm gonna have to go with Farloom, because for weeks all I heard was, "Oh man, Silksong is great." Parentheses, except Farloom. Fuck Farloom.
And Bob.
Oh, Farloom.
Wow.
Yeah. There's also some part of it where it's a swamp and there's no checkpoint for...
It has the biggest poison swamp of any of these games. And poison in Silksong is the most demoralizing status effect in any game. Because all it does is, next time you try to heal, doesn't work, but it cures the poison.
Oh,
Oh, Eto, and oh my god, I'll be the only one voting for Toxie.
It's funny because every boss in that game to me is a loathsome bitch. And it's funny
Yes.
too because you have them very clearly, and I mean clearly, characterized as being such. But each and every one of them is like, but really, kid, your aunt's the fucking problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And they're right to say it. Okay, sorting these by votes. Eito Autsuki from 100 Lion got unanimous votes. The 3 votes on Farloom, all of it, the whole thing from Silksong. 2 votes on the Supreme Commander, and 1 vote each on Toxie, Us, and Cesare Massaro. Cesare Massaro from Mafia the Old Country. I think the top 3 is ordered correctly, but we can do vote-offs there. I'm actually more interested in sorting out the runner-up. Is everyone okay with just focusing on that?
Sure.
I am, yeah.
Okay. 1 vote each between Toxie, Us, and Cesare Massaro. We'll let Aggro lead.
I mean, it's got to be us, fucking Harvo Rivetta. Like, she was doing the genocide. She could have just done it. She didn't need to build the giant theme park to do it.
Bob.
You're kind of with me over here with that theme park for the genocide. Yeah, let's jump in there.
Gonna have to give it to the Walt Disney of genocide over here.
So Walt Disney.
Oh no! Is she too frozen and being kept cryogenically underneath the genocide theme park?
God, I hope that game gets a sequel.
Chris,
Yeah, I'm also going to have to go with us.
just for the sake of saying anyone voted for him, I'm giving it to Cesare Massaro. What a fucking piece of garbage, asshole.
He deserves it. He deserves that drive-by rabbit punch.
Okay, well, that puts us, but specifically Harvard Rivetta, from Hell Is Us as runner-up. We need to solve the rest of this, though. It seems pretty all right in my book. I'm going to do something we haven't done yet. I'm just, without even setting up a voting thing or any other stuff, I'm going to open the floor. Where do people want things to move? Do they want them to move?
I'm good with it as is.
Yeah, I think this is good as is.
I don't know. Supreme Commander sounds based. I think she goes down to runner-up. I haven't played this game. Or either of these games.
I don't loathe her because her fit is so fire. 100, fam.
I mean, I'd be fine with that swap, actually.
Really, you would. Okay. Fuck it. Aggro?
Mm-hmm.
So if we were to do a runoff between Supreme Commander and us, but specifically Harvard Rivetta, you're voting for us?
Yes.
Bob?
Us, yeah.
Chris?
Sure.
Oh my God. I mean, again, the Supreme Commander's fit is fucking fire. I don't
Right?
know if I could loathe them as much.
Well, you see, she's morally gray because she's a pretty lady and evil.
That's
There is a route about that.
of course there
I know
is.
it exists. I haven't seen it.
Okay, so everyone's good with the order as it is of this sheet now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I can live with it. I don't have firsthand knowledge enough of Harvard Rivetta and the Supreme Commander. All I know is the Supreme Commander's fit is great, and I feel like it would be delightful when she kicks in the door. And one of these two was compared to Walt Disney. Anyway, locking it in for most loathsome bitch, sponsored by Windows 11 for the second year in a row, I might add. Thanks, Windows. Eito Outsky from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. The entire land of Farloom, all of it, the whole thing from Silksong in second place. Third place goes to us, but specifically Harvard Rivetta from Hell Is Us, and runner-up the Supreme Commander from 100 Line The Last Defense Academy. I'm just glad the balance was like so many good Scrimblos and just a small set of absolutely powerful loathsome bitches. It would be an oppressive year in gaming if we ever had a category as stacked as Scrimblo for most loathsome bitch.
Yeah, that's scary. I don't want to think about that.
Moving on to the next category, Best Companion. The nominees are Apricot from Phantom Brave the Lost Hero, Pauline from Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kurara Oozuzuki from I'll read that smoothly eventually. From 100 Line The Last Defense Academy, Kyoshika Magadori from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Lux from Blade Chimera, Madame Pipistrello from Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo, Garmund and Zaza from Silksong, Chakra from Silksong, Sherba from Silksong, Tula from Hades 2, The Wolf from Ghost of Yote from Ghost of Yote, Housey, which sounds like Aggro's pulling a fucking bit here, from The Midnight Walk, and Marisol Delgado from The Outer Worlds 2. This category is going to have some spoilers for said games, so probably not too spoilery, but you don't know. Be advised. Aggro. Tell me about this totally real character named Housey.
Housey is a house. It's a sentient house on legs. It is where you go to look at shelves with all your collectibles and watch movies and listen to records that you've collected. It also follows you around for an enormous chunk of the game. So you'll be traversing an area and it'll be either like walking behind you in the mist or like up on this ledge next to you. There are huge sections where what you're doing is trying to find a way to open a big enough path for your house to follow you. Sometimes it's unsettling seeing it off in the mist on a ridgeline walking between the trees silently. Its gaping windows staring.
Sounds pretty strong. Bob, explain Lux from Blade Chimera.
Lux is your sword spirit who follows you. So she has lots of cool powers. Like you can shove her into different things and she'll take the shape of them, or you can shove her into a wall and stand on her to use as a platform. And there's also story stuff going on with Lux. It's important and very spoilery. But honestly, it's a lot more about, hey, look at all these cool things you can do with this floating sword. Also happens to be a ghost girl.
She seems like she has a lot of percentage-based stats on various things you might observe. I didn't play Skyward Sword. I don't remember the name of that thing.
Oh. No, she doesn't have that at all. She like talks like a normal person.
Bob, tell me about Tula from Hades 2.
Tool's great. Tool's a little cat that you find and can take with you on your run. And she automatically gives you an extra revive. That's insanely important in a game like this, especially early on, which you can find her pretty quickly. So I found myself using Tool on almost every run. She makes incredibly realistic cat sounds. Like, I honestly was like, is there a cat outside a few times while playing this game? And her other power is she always just sits in the corner of the room. Like most of the other companions you can bring into a level will like actively attack other things, but she's a cat. So she just gets bored and sits down. And then you can do a dash over her and then she starts attacking stuff.
Sounds pretty solid.
Very useful. Cute cat. It's a good cat.
It's a good
Did
cat.
I mention it's a cat?
It's a good cat. Aggro, explain Kurara O Suzuki.
Kurara is the scion of the O Suzuki clan, who make weapons, heavy manufacturing. She is this perfectly mean and loud Ojo-sama who is an undefeatable boxer, who wears a tomato mask. I think we talked about her a lot in Best Character Design. There's also a route where you get to date her, and all of those dates are you guys watching movies. Kurara is probably the strongest character in this tightly packed clown car of insane psychopaths.
Yeah, she's up there.
She also hates Gaku the most, so.
Oh.
She does. She really hates that motherfucker.
Let us also talk about Kyoshika Magadori.
Kyoshika Magadori was raised in the woods by her grandfather and socialized by reading Shonen Jump manga.
Yep.
She got this sword by mistake through mail order one day, and named it the Holy Jumanji Sword, and claims that she can talk to it, and frequently has sexual relations with it.
Yeah, she sure does. And if Takumi hangs out with her too much, he starts to hear it talk.
Yep.
Oh.
There's a couple of routes where, oh wait, no, can that sword talking be real? When everybody goes into battle in this game, they get a special class weapon. Her class weapon is also a katana, so she just has two katanas. She is also incredibly dumb. Not like, I'm bad at math, but like, hey Kyoshika, what's 5 + 4? The answer is obviously tuna fish. Why is everyone looking at me?
Tell me about Sherma.
Sherma is like a little pilgrim that follows you see throughout the entire game. He just shows up and starts singing, and he's always super optimistic about things, even though he's ostensibly in a Dark Souls world.
Yeah, he's in Farloom, so maybe he needs to tone that back a little bit.
But it's still great every time you just run across him just singing and ringing his bells.
You keep accidentally tricking him into thinking there's hope in the world.
Yes. Because you just happen to be going the same path he is, and it's like, oh wow, everything's so easy.
Like you keep clearing the path for him, so he's like, God must like me, and that's why he's making this pilgrimage so possible.
Tell me about Chakra.
Chakra is your new map character for this game. So she actually goes around, and unlike the previous map character, she's very easy to find. She like yodels or something when you're near her, and has a cool little ring set up around her shop to be like, hey, come here to buy the map for the area, please.
Yeah,
it's very easy to find.
It's very funny because while the map merchant in the first game was just a guy from the shop, so he's always hidden somewhere because these things will fucking kill me. She's a warrior, so she just sits out in the open singing, and is like, yeah, let him come. I'll fuck them up with my chakrams. She's also basically 12 feet tall.
I'm seeing.
Yeah, she's enormous.
She's really tall.
It always refers to your character as Little Bug, I think.
Oh boy.
I very much like the rings because they remind me of Kung Fu Hustle when that guy puts the rings on his wrists. Except she will also fucking wing them at you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
If you agree to spar, I think she agrees to spar you after you buy all the maps.
Tell me about Garmin and Zaza.
They're just a joyous old man riding his little bug like he's an old flea who just goes around trying to save the country.
Yeah, he's Don Quixote.
Yes, pretty real, literally. Once in a while, he show up and he helps with fights and whatnot throughout the world, and is always weirdly positive, but also knows that this ain't going to work.
Pauline from Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah, she's Pauline. She's the little rock. And then you free her and she becomes Pauline, and she carries most of that game. Because if it was just Donkey Kong, hoo boy. That'd get a little bit old.
Yeah, it's funny because when you take naps in the game at the little hotels, you can have, like, Pauline will just tell you stories of like, oh, I'm worried that if I sleep here, I'll roll off and then just fall into the abyss. What if I sleepwalk and trip and fall off the cliff? I'm scared, Donkey Kong. It's really adorable. She's so charming and so fun, and there's like a whole arc with her and singing, and it's, as the game continues, she comes more and more out of her shell, literally at the beginning. She's great. She is the core of this game. When they revealed her, I was like, God damn it. Those fucking geniuses. In fact, I've been recorded on content saying literally that multiple times.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, and every time you transform, she sings for the whole time you're transformed. Literally providing the soundtrack to the game.
She sings the zebra song.
She does.
Bob, tell me about Apricot from Phantom Brave: The Lost Hero.
Apricot's basically the actual main character of this game, but she's being assisted by the original main character, Marona. She's like the daughter of a pirate who's gone missing, and she is dead because everyone who joins your team is dead in this game because Marona can talk to ghosts and summon them and whatnot.
Oh.
So the whole game is about her helping out this pirate girl, looking for her dad, to try and figure out what happened to him a few years ago. That's why there's this very important quote. Somebody help this girl, please.
She also appears to be from a Moe anime from 2007.
She's very in line with the stylings of Phantom Brave original, so that's what you get.
It was what was in the water.
But yeah, basically she just goes around most of the game being like starting kind of pathetic and sad and like, oh, she needs help with everything and coming into her own and becoming a pirate queen, if you will.
She seems fucking delightful. Aggro, tell us about Marisol Delgado.
Marisol Delgado is a member of the Order Ascendant. She is what is known as a causality intercessor.
Oh.
She's an assassin. She is known as the Endpoint. She is that character in your RPG party who is always putting a hand on your shoulder and saying, I think we're going to have to kill this guy.
It's an important thing to have.
She is old and cranky and sarcastic and probably has some of the best support abilities in the game. And I'm still not sure how she sees straight forward with those goggles.
It's just a MetaQuest 3. I guess Bob, Agra, and myself are equally qualified to talk about the wolf from the Ghost of Yote. But Bob, you nominated them. Would you like to start us?
Sure. The wolf from Ghost of Yote is too powerful. He's so powerful. He cannot be stopped.
He is the spirit of Asa.
But yeah, you get, as we talked about, I think it was last episode, the standoffs where you and the wolf just stand side by side and each kill a dude. You get an ability where if you show something at a dude, the wolf might just go kill him.
It's so good. Like, it's a powerful stealth game tool, but also maybe like the most bone-chilling white trash superpower where you train an attack dog where when you throw an empty beer bottle at somebody, he tears their throat out.
Yes. The wolf also sneaks with you, which is insane.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Then you get to perform double stealth kills because you stab a guy and the wolf kills a guy too.
It is pretty fucking great.
And you get to name them. That's why I don't have a name on here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 4 votes or 5?
Probably 5. There's a lot of candidates.
Yeah.
Aggro, go ahead and start us.
Okay. I'm going to start with Marisol. The wolf. Housie. I am not immune to Moe Blorble's apricot. And Kurara.
Pauline, Kurara, the wolf, Housie, apricot, Bob.
Okay. Apricot, Pauline. God, Pauline wasn't in that game.
Uh-huh.
What would it even be?
3 points lower.
Right. Chakra, Sherma, because every time I ran into him, it made the game brighter. It made it better. Intula.
Chris.
Apricot. Pauline. Karada. Chakra's really cool, so I guess I'll put one on her as well. And I'm going to put one on Madame Pipistrello just from the angle of the constant conversations of, gee, Auntie, are you sure we should be horrific price gouging monsters? And she's like, that pays for your trips, you little shit. Shut the fuck up.
It's true. Okay. So we have unanimous votes on Apricot. 3 votes each on Pauline and Kurara Ozuzuki. 2 on Chakra, the wolf from Ghost of Yote, and Housie. And 1 vote each on Madame Pipistrello, Sherma, Tula, and Marisol Delgado. Let's, oh man.
Another year maybe too strong for this category.
Will it be easier if we tackle the runner-up first, or?
Yeah, maybe we do that.
Yeah, that's probably vote between the twos.
Okay. I can try that. 2 votes each between Chakra from Silksong, the wolf from Ghost of Yote, and Housie from The Midnight Walk. Could put it on the wolf in the house. The house always wins. Aggro.
There are 2 wolves inside you. One of them is a house. the wolf and Housey.
In the middle of the street. Bob.
Chakra and the wolf.
And Chris.
Chakra and the wolf.
Okay. Well, I think it makes sense for the wolf to be runner-up at a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 votes each on Chakra and Housey. Yeah, this category is too strong this year. So again, we have 4 votes on Apricot, 3 votes each on Pauline and Kurara Suzuki. I have only so many tries left to say this name well, but the moment I hit record, I will never. Oh, fuck, what do we do?
Do we just
2 votes?
get 2 votes between the 3 of them?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's what we do. This sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Bob.
Pauline and Apricot.
Aggro.
Kurara and Pauline.
Chris.
Kurara and Pauline.
Kurara and Pauline.
Apricot fell so fast.
I know. And this was why we do runoffs. So now Pauline's unanimous. And Kurara has 3 votes, and Apricot has 1. Sticking with the theme of what Bob just said, who wants to run off the wolf from Ghost of Yote against Apricot?
I don't know. Bob, what do you think?
I'm not in support of this. I think Apricot's a lot stronger than the wolf.
I wouldn't be voting on
And like, I know you know how cool the wolf is, so I just needed...
Yeah,
No, the wolf was really cool, but look at Apricot.
He's got a pirate hat.
It's
Pirate
true.
hat on.
That wolf should have had a pirate hat.
Yeah, actually, yes.
I am looking at Apricot here, and I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I'm getting a message from her design and this picture telling me to help this girl, please.
You can hear the ooh-goo in your soul.
Okay.
Just hear different distant boing.
It's like echoey. I think we're good then. I think I can live with us locking it in here.
Yeah, I think this is an acceptable rundown.
What a tough year.
Yeah, I'm sad that we didn't get any Silk Song characters up here, but it's just too strong.
Chris, are you also good on locking it in?
Yeah, let's lock it in.
Okay. Well, that means the best companion of 2025 is Pauline from Donkey Kong Bonanza. Second place goes to Kurara Suzuki. Oh no. Suzuki. Suzuki.
There you go.
Just give it up.
Suzuki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. And third place going to Apricot from Phantom Blade The Lost Hero. Runner-up, The Wolf from Ghost of Yote. Followed by a bunch of people who didn't even get runner-up, who all seemed absolutely delightful and great, like that house in Chakra, Madame Pepperstraw. Actually,
There was a cat.
terrible.
There was a cat.
There was a cat. Its name was Tula. There was a cat here once. Going to the next category, biggest cuck. This is going to contain spoilers for Blade Chimera, 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Silent Hill F, Silent Hill F, Silent Hill F, Silent Hill F, Death Stranding 2, and Octopath Traveler 0. The nominees are the Archbishop from Blade Chimera, Eito Aotsuki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Shu Awai from Silent Hill F, Rinko Nishida from Silent Hill F, Kotoyuki Tsuneki from Silent Hill F, The Fox from Silent Hill F. I'm noticing a theme. Sam from Death Stranding 2, and Schwartz from Octopath Traveler 0. Aggro.
Mm-hmm.
What is Schwartz's deal?
Oh, man. I'm going to try to tell this in a way that makes any sense. So in the first 3 chapters of Octopath Traveler 0, you've got the Master of Fame, who is a famous playwright who murders people for material for his plays. And everyone knows he does it, and they just kind of let him get away with it because his plays are so fucking good, though. So he has this whole cult of actors around him, and you're like, I need to beat his ass for story reasons. And Schwartz is like, no, you can't beat his ass. He's too powerful. And you're like, but I'm gonna. He's like, okay, then I'll help you. Because that guy nailed my wife and then killed her.
Oh.
So, yeah. Then a bunch of plot happens, and you go to fight him. But it turns out that Schwartz was actually the playwright the whole time, in his greatest role ever, fucking you over by tricking you. And the guy you just killed was one of his actors who agreed to do this because his plays are so fucking good, you don't understand.
This is insane.
Part of the things that happened while he was pretending to be the guy helping you kill him was he basically poisoned himself and the child of his number one actress, who they were in a weird quasi-threatening situationship, and then made her choose between giving her child or the playwright the antidote, and she eventually chose the playwright because, guys, his plays are just so fucking good.
Wow.
But it turns out he had an extra antidote anyway, so you were able to save her child, and now she has to live with the fact that she chose him over her child, and she immediately goes insane, and you have to fight her.
Damn.
After you kill the playwright, another guy comes up and he's like, oh yeah, no, his name actually used to be Schwartz, and somebody did nail his wife and then kill her, and it drove him insane and split off his personality. So this was a man who was cucked so hard, he went crazy and became a super cucker, and then created a persona based on his original personality that was also a cuckold to help you murder Cuck himself and then kill him.
Okay.
Wow.
Jesus. Okay. Let's try to move on from that moment. Let's talk about Eito Aotsuki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I would expect 100 Line to have more Cuck nominees, but just this one.
No, shockingly, just the one. So here is why I nominated Eito.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, he uses a scythe, which is just inherently a weapon associated with cuck culture.
I missed this arc of Soul Eater.
2, he is in love with Takumi. He doesn't entirely get it, but he is. Like, to the extent that, like, he has that toxic yaoi going on where he wants Takumi to kill him or to kill them to kill each other. And even when he's like crazy and in the cage, he's like, oh, but you're the first human being I've ever not been completely disgusted by and kind of am interested in. But there is one route where it's like, this Supreme Commander bitch is too strong. We need more firepower. We have to let Eito out to help us. And everybody's like, that's fucking crazy. And Sirei goes, don't worry, I can lobotomize him. So he does. And then he spends the rest of the route acting like the coach in an 80s shonen anime.
Yep.
Where he's real big on youth and friendship and spirit and constantly gives such sappy speeches everyone around him is disgusted. And trying to arrange beach training camps and other things like that. Then at the end, you defeat the Supreme Commander, and he's like, bitch, you thought, and kills her and absorbs all her power. And he's like, that shit never worked on me. It was all an act. I'm crazy. So, earlier in the route, the heroine had to absorb the blood power of Fireboy, the baby in the pod, because he's like, I'm gonna die anyway. She has this weird condition because she was like an experiment that failed. So she has to absorb the the blood of the blood power of somebody, or she'll die. And we killed all the commanders, so there's nobody left but me. So she does that, and she gets a huge buff that isn't really that useful because she's a support character. So she goes, Takumi, you have to kill me and absorb my power to defeat him. That's the only way we can defeat him. He's too strong. And then you get the choice. And in one choice you do that, and then you have like a really easy one-on-one against him and kill him, and they do the stabbing each other and dying, and Eito says you're his only friend. But in the other ending, Takumi basically goes, no, I'm not going to kill her because I love her, in front of everybody. And everybody's like, holy shit, he confessed to her at this specific moment. That go for it, man. And everybody gets shown in power-ups from this.
It's the power of love, baby.
Yeah, everybody is so motivated by watching this confession happen that they get superpowers and you can defeat him normally. And having been defeated by the power of love with his obsession in this woman, he kills himself immediately after you win the fight. He's like, I don't want to hear you motherfuckers or see you anymore. Goodbye. And decapitates himself on his scythe.
Jesus.
God, that game is so good.
I don't believe it is possible to be more of a cuck than that.
Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding 2.
Like everything in a Kojima game, this is a little complicated. It's not as straightforward as when it was just Otacon and his dad.
Oh, it is so complicated.
Yeah. Okay, where do we start?
I don't...
So Sam Porter Bridges, before the game, had some relationship with his psychiatrist.
Yeah, his therapist was having a relationship with him. Which is...
Later on, she has a baby. And Sam is convinced that it's not his.
Because she's in love with another patient of hers.
Mm-hmm.
And cheating on Sam.
That
dude, by the way, is Solid Snake from the trailers.
Maybe we need to reconnect society to some licensing oversight.
Yes.
As I said many times, but would not go into detail on, Death Stranding 2 is still about Hideo Kojima losing Metal Gear Solid.
Uh-huh.
But it's also about the making of Death Stranding 1 to get over having lost Metal Gear Solid. God. That fucking game. Bob.
Yeah.
The baby ultimately was Sam's, but there's just so many twists being like, nah, it's his.
Yeah, no. The baby was Sam's, and she was actually in love with the other guy, but didn't cheat on Sam. And that gets revealed super late. So Sam thinks that she did the whole time and has cuck energy.
So he was only psychologically cucked.
Yes,
yes.
He
By
lives
his psychiatrist.
by his
Yes.
psychiatrist who cheated on him romantically, at least, with Solid
Yeah.
Snake.
But when it came down to the choice, she's like, "No, I actually love Sam." After cheating on him, but
But you know, I think the stronger thing here, Bob, is if we had a dad who stepped up category. Solid Snake was going to sneak that baby out of the country in order to keep it safe. He is, or should have been, the dad who stepped up. But unfortunately, there's a whole thing, and he ends up going to hell.
in a way, he still was the dad who stepped up.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true. He should just win that award.
Can we give that out during the Cuck Awards?
Can we just give that out during the Cuck Awards? Can we just be like, dad who stepped up? Yeah, I feel like we should be able to just quickly hand out a cool award to Neil Vana, who, by the way, Neil Vana, they hear that and think he's saying Nirvana because they're trying to figure out who the spooky ghost man is and what his deal is.
It's just the same. It's so funny.
It's like the dumbest twist ever. It's just like the puppet guy's just like, why did he say Nirvana? Oh, let's spend an hour talking about the word Nirvana. Anyways, yeah, there we go. Stepdad of the year. Dad who stepped up of the year, Neil Vada. Anyway, let's move on to the cuckoldry. Yeah, that's the thing, though, Bob. Ultimately, Sam, I don't think he's going to make it with Silent Hill F over there.
Silent Hill F is so powerful, but Sam, like, he has that being cucked energy.
He does, to the point where it's kind of like permeated the rest of his life. You know, he's in a base where the girls are having fun and they're hanging out, and Sam's like, I'm here too. And they're like, go to bed, Sam. And he's like, okay. And then he leaves immediately. The Archbishop from Blade Chimera.
So he was a scientist alongside you, the main character, and the love interest, who is actually the sword spirit. Spoilers. His backstory is, I was going to confess to her, but then the main character confessed to her, and they're going to get married, and I'm cocked.
It's true.
Very, very straightforward.
It is super straightforward.
I forget if it's explicitly motivates him trying to push this experiment sooner, because he's so torn up he wants a career advancement. Like to make up for bombing at romance.
I'm going to say that's not the text, but that is the implication of, like, he's so bitter over the rest of that he's rushing this as a part of needing to prove himself somewhat. Like, that's not the text of the thing. No one robot devils and says, that makes me angry, as they do these things. But yes, no, I do believe that is the meaning of what happens in this game. And then he becomes the zombie pope for the rest of time. Wow. For a good run. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
All because he got cucked. What an idiot. Jesus Christ, we have to talk about Silent Hill F.
Yeah. I can do some of them because I'm the one who put a lot of these in.
Let's brutally summarize Shu.
He is Hinako's best friend in the timeline where Hinako makes peace with getting married. He becomes a giant cuck monster. He becomes like a cuck Benkei. Like a giant statue that, like, his cuckoldry possesses him so much he's even embedded in the chest of it. Like, fully controlled by the seething cuckoldry. Rinko is Shu and Hinako's friend. She's butthurt that Shu is obsessed with Hinako and won't pay any attention to her. There's a really funny note where she's like, I could have found out, I could have used Hinako to get closer to him and said I resented her. I'm such a cuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't put in Kotoyuki. I put in the fox because when in any ending where she doesn't get married, the fox, like, becomes a seething monster.
He becomes Cuck Riddler. He just goes,
Yes.
oh, this is not how this is supposed to go. Like,
Yes.
he fucking goes full tilt.
Yeah, and I delineate them because in the final ending, Kotoyuki's like, I'll talk to him, okay? It's almost like I'll talk to my shitty father who is so fucking mad my fiance has cold feet.
Yep. So then, who wants to defend Kotoyuki Tsuneki? Or do we want to dissolve that in order to just make it the fox?
Yeah, I only meant the fox.
Okay. Well, then I will.
Yeah, I feel like Kotoyuki could be up there too because he can also be upset, but it's not the same degree as these other
It's
ones.
not.
So maybe
It's also unclear how much is the fox.
it's true.
Yeah, he does clearly have affections, and he does clearly get cucked, but even if we just voted off between all the Silent Hill nominees,
He is far the lowest cuck power level in that game, I think.
which is kind of amazing. He should have tried drugging someone. I can leave him in the spreadsheet, though. What are we thinking? 4? I'm thinking 4.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
It's a tough year. Me not voting for someone doesn't mean I disagree with their nomination. We're going with the Archbishop for Blade Chimera, who gets cucked so hard he becomes future Pope and just spends the whole time still being bitter. And even still, outside of his purview, he's still with the girl. Fucking Christ. Schwartz, because holy shit, getting cucked so hard, it makes you that become your whole thing, is kind of amazing. Ato, because they decapitated themselves at the end of the battle.
Yeah.
And Shu, because I genuinely believe, hey, buddy, here's some cool drugs. Don't leave me. It's some real fucking shit.
Yeah, it's rough.
Aggro.
I'm going to vote for Schwartz. Sam. Amongst the Silent Hill F characters, I'm going to vote for the Fox because they were engaged, which makes it actual cuckoldry, unlike Shu, who just never locked it down and is mad about it. And I'm going to go with Eito. Because, much like with Sam, even though it didn't really happen, it absolutely happened in his mind.
Bob.
I have to vote for Rinko because every single note in the
Every
game from her.
single thing.
Everyone. There's nothing else going on in that girl's head. That's it.
That is true.
Sam. God, this is tough.
It is a nightmare. Welcome to the Cuck Olympics, the year 2025.
Shu. I guess also the Fox. Silent Hill F is too strong.
And Chris.
Eito. It's the killing yourself part that really is just... It's not just he killed himself because he lost. There was also the element of because even... And not just that, after he kills himself, they all immediately forget he existed and start congratulating Takumi and the heroine.
Oh, no.
The Archbishop. Getting cucked so hard you destroy the world. Pretty rough.
Pretty rough.
Rinko, for the reason Bob said, it is everything about her. I don't even think we get to find out a single thing about her as a person beyond the fact she's cucked.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's one. She has a superiority complex and she's cocked.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I gotta go with Schwartz.
What an insanely tight split.
Yeah.
Other categories had some unanimous things. This doesn't have one, and there are only two things that have 3 votes. All the rest tied for 2. The people with 3 votes are Eito Aotsuki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy and Schwartz from Octopath Traveler 0. With 2 votes each, 5-way split between the Archbishop for Blade Chimera and Shuwai Rinko Nishida and the Fox from Silent Hill F with Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding 2 also tying. Holy shit. How are we going to fucking deal with this? I have an idea. Let's just concern ourselves with not the top 2 for now.
Mm-hmm.
And just concern ourselves with the bottom chunk here. I'm going to go ahead and say, between these 5 nominees, we get 3 votes each. Bob.
Sam, Rinko. I'm just gonna not use my last vote. I can't.
Chris.
The Archbishop. Rinko. And I guess Shu, because the cuck monster is so funny.
It is.
Aggro.
Sam, the Fox, and the Archbishop.
Rinko Nishida. The Fox's meltdown really puts him ahead. Oh my god, am I just voting for Silent Hill F? Oh no, is that really... I have flipped entirely. Sam.
Yes.
This might be the toughest to rank category of this entire ceremony.
Uh-huh.
This is Why are there so many Cucks? Okay. So we have 2 with 3 votes. That's Rinko Nishida and Sam from Death Stranding 2. And then we have 2 with 2 votes, the Archbishop from Blade Chimera and the Fox from Silent Hill F. And with 1 vote, Shu Awai. I feel like we should do a runoff vote between Rinko Nishida and Sam Porter Bridges. But does anyone want to bring anyone up to be in that split with 1 vote each?
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let's vote then. Between Rinko Nishida from Silent Hill F and Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding 2. Bob.
Rinko.
Aggro.
It's gotta be Sam. Like, Rinko is jilted. Sam is actually in the relationship.
That's true.
It's true. It's made more excruciating by the fact they show cutscenes of Neil and his wife.
Yeah, no, it is very much like, I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for Neil here, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, we didn't even get into Bob. We didn't even get into the romantic backstory connection between the therapist and Neil.
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
Causes the entire romance, as she saved him kind of as a child in a catastrophic event.
Mm-hmm.
And then they recognized the scar from the burning cinders that fell that scarred both of their hands. Oh, man. Fuck.
You know what? I'm going over to Sam.
You're going over to Sam.
I'm going over to Sam.
God damn it. Aggro's logic is too good.
Mhm.
Right?
That Rinko didn't have it locked down. And Sam legitimately did. I'm voting for Sam. Chris.
Well, it doesn't matter, so I'll just vote for Rinko.
It's like, oh, but the baby Sam's. Oh, good, so they didn't fuck. Awkward pause. Okay, I'm gonna sort that. So here's the great news. We seem to have decided third and runner-up. But first and second place are currently being held by Eito Autsuki from 100 Line Last Defense and Schwartz from Octopath Traveler 0, respectively.
It sounds like Schwartz's entire character arc is built on being a cuck. I feel like he should go up and be number 1.
I'm with you there.
He's kind of like, and hear me out, if once upon a time a middle-aged businessman in Japan got slammed on the subway, and from that day forth, he decided that he would become the subway slammer.
We just couldn't get through an episode without him, could we?
I understand the argument that Schwartz is like more all-encompassing, but he's a character in an Octopath game.
Mm-hmm.
He was only ever going to have one thing going on anyway.
Oh no!
Jesus.
He also writes plays.
Meanwhile, Eito basically looks in the face like, I lost my chance to have my sadistic mutual like murder with Takumi. I'm not gonna sit here and watch you motherfuckers flirt in front of me. Goodbye. That is deep. That is being so cucked you can't bear it a second longer.
God, it really is the difference between, again, the dude who has a thing happen to him and makes that his whole thing in order to try to get over it, and a guy who just nopes the fuck out and decapitates himself because there's reaction is that strong.
But I don't know if I'd characterize it as trying to get over it. He just goes fucking crazy. Like, at this point, this whole continent on which there are champions,
is his for
his
the cucking?
for the cucking.
Oh no!
Yeah, I guess from the angle that he's cuck Batman, it's pretty severe. Like he's there as a childhood, is like, I need to strike fear into the hearts of others, and then like a cuck flies through the window.
Every single movie has to include a scene of his wife getting nailed and her pearls falling to the ground.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we're doing one vote each between Ato and Schwartz. Chris.
Ato.
Acro.
Schwartz.
Bob.
Schwartz.
Schwartz. And I can honestly say
That's fine.
it has nothing to do with him being the cuckway cucker.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Get your way.
I had to spend a quiet moment to myself, removing that from my consideration.
I can't.
Now then, we have some sort of order here. Does anyone think something in these top 4 slots should move?
I really don't think those bottom 2 can pierce the top 2.
I think this is the list.
I believe in Sam, but Edo sounds too strong.
Yeah, Ato, like, holy shit, that's fucking fireworks of cuckoldry right there.
Yeah, you have to go, like, Sam's a cuck, but he's no Huey. That's what he'd have to be to puncture the top 2.
God,
It's true.
which is a letdown. Kojima, you need to do better. You've already achieved the perfect cock.
Yeah. I guess we're going to lock it in. Oh,
I could talk about the Archbishop switching with Rinko, because while both of them have the story of like didn't get there and are angry about it, one of them created a religion.
Yeah, but he didn't create the religion because he was cucked. He just needed something to fill the void.
It's more divorced energy.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, in fact, that is the way to describe his core thrust. He has completely unmerited divorced guy energy.
Right. He wasn't just rejected, he was pre-divorced.
Yes, yeah. Any other thoughts or considerations before we lock this in?
I know that I pushed for Rinko to be up here for Silent Hill F. Does anyone think we should replace her with a different Silent Hill F character?
Nah, she doesn't have anything else going on but seething.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I just want to double check.
Okay, I'm ready to lock in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Game code provided by Square Enix. The biggest cuck of 2025 is Schwartz from Octopath Traveler 0, with second place going to Eito Aotsuki from 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Third place going to Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding 2. And runner-up, Rinko Nishida from Silent Hill F. We now move on to our final category, Pregnant of the Year. The nominees are Uchawi from Absalom, Rainy from Death Stranding 2, Isabella Torrisi from Mafia the Old Country, Naoko from Shinobi Art of Vengeance, and the pregnancy metaphor monster from Silent Hill F.
God,
We have 5 nickels. Are we supposed to debate them on how pregnant they are, or?
Yeah,
I mean, if that's the case,
I
then
don't understand this category.
The metaphor monster takes it hands down. That thing's very overwhelmingly pregnant.
It's too much. It's way too much.
Maybe we shouldn't explain anything and should vote purely on vibes.
I don't know. Let me count how many pregnancies it has, because it's got several, as you can see here. So if we're going
I guess by volume,
by volume, you're saying?
Uchawi might take it.
Yeah, Uchawi's
That's
kind of
true.
the biggest pregnant.
Bob, isn't this literally what we were saying while playing Absolem and talking about making this category? I'm like, she's a really big pregnant lady. So, like, that's a lot of volume of pregnancy.
Right?
Aggro didn't know this and also came to the same conclusion. He doesn't even know Uchawi's like a goddess and all of the stuff with that. The metaphorical stuff, the subtext, not even important. That is a giant pregnant lady. By the way, this is how your run starts every time. You come back here to put gems into the tree in front of the giant pregnant lady.
Okay, for a second I thought you started each run by being birthed by her.
Oh, God!
All the main characters do refer to her as mother.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Rainy is the only one of these ladies who can literally make it rain. Worth noting. And Aggro, I know this is completely irrelevant to the deliberation here, but that is a great outfit Isabella's wearing. That is.
It really is. She wears knockouts through the whole game.
We have all these AAA games, and yet every time I actually see an outfit this nice looking in one of them, I'm surprised and then angry that I'm surprised. Why am I not seeing this more? Okay, anyway. I guess we get 3 votes?
Sure.
Gonna vomit. Chris, you started us.
Rainy. That's Kojima. There has to be all kinds of shit going on there. Uchawi. Metaphor monster.
I'm going the same as Chris. Bob.
Uchawi, Rainy. I think we need to touch this again. Rainy is going to be is pregnant the whole game. She can't stop being pregnant.
I believe they called it a still mother, right? Where
I think that's right.
She's just at peak pregnancy forever because of the Death Stranding.
Yes.
A thing that objectively should be viewed as a morose and sad thing to have occurred, but I don't think the people who write a character like that are sad about it.
And then I'm going to vote for Naoko because there's basically nothing else going on with Naoko. She's just pregnant. You see her in the opening and that's it.
Okay. And Aggro?
Uchawi, the pregnancy metaphor monster, and Isabella Torrisi, whose pregnancy is itself pregnant with dramatic implication.
Golf clap.
I'm sorry. I'm too delighted by the fact that the giant pregnant lady got the most votes.
She was the most.
She was the most.
She is large and pregnant.
Look at her. She is huge and pregnant. She's pointing.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Okay, so we have a tie with 3 votes each between Rainy and the pregnancy metaphor monster in Silent Hill F, and then a tie with 1 vote each on Isabella Torrisi and Naoko from Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Let's do a runoff on the runner-up first. I'm gonna vote Isabella. Bob.
Naoko.
Chris.
Isabella.
Aggro.
Isabella.
Shinobi Art of Vengeance can't have shit in this house.
No.
Okay. Do we want to do a re-vote, which would come out differently with 2 votes each among the top 3, or do we want to lock in Uchawi?
I think Uchawi's got it.
I'm fine locking in Uchawi.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Before we vote on this next thing,
Yeah.
when I think of pregnant of the year, I don't want to think of the monsters from Silent Hill F. I just don't want to.
I get it.
I just want to put that out there before we even start voting.
Yeah, that's effective design.
It sure is.
So 1 vote each. Bob, which are you voting for between
I'm
Rainy
voting
and
for
the-
Rainy.
Oh, that's wild.
I know, surprising.
That's crazy. Aggro?
I'm also voting for Rainy.
Chris?
Rainy.
I'm also voting for Rainy. Holy shit. That's great. Do we want to run
Eternally pregnant offsets the monster from Silent Hill F.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember how long she's been pregnant by the time you meet her, but it's been a really damn long time.
Right.
I hope this trimester never ends, says the writer. Do we want to run off between the pregnancy metaphor monster and Isabella Torrisi?
No, I think we're good.
Yeah, nah.
I'm okay with Isabella getting runner-up. Her outfit's great, but I think Bob would want to bring the pregnancy metaphor monster down.
Yeah, I'd vote it down if I could, but it sounds like that's not happening.
It's still going to be in the listing, so does it really matter?
It doesn't really matter. It's true.
Can we just talk? You know what? Okay, I'm ready to lock it in.
Okay.
Is everyone else?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Pregnant of the year goes to Uchawi from Absalom. Second place going to Rainey from Death Stranding 2. Third place going to the pregnancy metaphor monster from Silent Hill F. And runner-up Isabella Torrisi from Mafia, the Old Country. Can we talk about how you only get runner-up if you're just a normal pregnant lady?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's a baseline amount of pregnant.
This wasn't a good year if you were just a normal pregnant lady. The scales were raised so much this year.
They've never been this powerful before.
It's true. We've reached new levels of pregnancy here in gaming in 2025. 2026, do not escalate further. Thank you. The executive producers for this month's GigaBoots videos are Spaceman Spiff, Red Blaze 27, Brendan O'Sullivan, Cooper Tank, BN12, and Rado. Thank you very much to our executive producers, and also these guys. If you want to become an executive producer or a normal patron, head on over to patreon.com/gigaboots today.